Hello everyone and welcome back to another cosmic intuitive report. It's your girl, Goddess 24K. It is, of course, a Mercury day. I got Priscilla Bluestone for our Oracle card. Ooh, that glare is crazy. Focus. I'm going to tilt it like this. There we go. There we go. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? So that's the oracle for today. And then I have Quantum Quattro at the bottom. We might give it a read. Listen, guys. This is Mercury Day. Mercury says, if there is no enemy within, there's no enemy without. Y'all, I got to tell you about my day first. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. It came like this, though. Reverse. I'm going to read it in reverse. I'm going to take it as it is. I'm going to take it as confirmation of what we just said. If there's no enemy within, there's no enemy without. So if there's no blazing fire within, we don't got to worry about no blazing fires without. We don't have to worry about the volcano erupting. Triggers no longer are pulled. Instead, they're dud bullets. It's like you got your Glock on safety. When you have your Glock on safety, you don't have to expend all that fire, all that energy. You don't have to argue. You don't have to defend yourself. You do not have to put out volcanic levels of energy, projecting, reacting, attracting toxicity. Destruction, chaos, suffering, self-defeating thoughts. Queen of Wands in reverse. Chaotic. If there's no enemy within, there's no enemy without. The battle begins within. Once we learn to control our fires, once we love ourselves past the point, Nine of Swords, once we come to the realization that our thoughts create our reality, we won't be hell-bent on trying to continuously fix what is outside of us. When you go back and forth with someone, you're trying to fix something internally, but you're doing it on the outside. You're doing it in reverse. When you fix what's within first, it automatically fixes without. True story. Your thoughts are your reality. Nine of Swords. Your thoughts are your reality. All right, so true story, guys. This afternoon, my daughter comes home from school, and I decided to take her because I spent all day with the littles. So I was like, when my baby gets home, because she had, anyways, when my baby comes home, I want to take her to Wawa. So I'm going to get some marchars. So we went to Wawa to get some marchars. Lovely walk, right? Atmosphere good, energy good. So we walk in the store, and automatically the energy just felt so good. So we go put in our order. I'm seeing something. Anyways, wow. I just saw like this orb of light, you guys. It could have been glitter, but y'all, I just saw this orb of light floating. Anyways, that's why I don't know if y'all saw me following. It was like this orb of light. Very tiny, teeny, microscopic almost. Anyways, Five of Cups. If there's no enemy within, there's no enemy without. Five of Cups says you can be your own enemy. Holding on to what doesn't belong to you, and then apprehensively letting it go. It's painful. It's heavy. Put it down. Because you're your own enemy. Anyway, so we're in Wawa's, you guys. We order our marchars, and we're heading to go pay for everything, right? And so as I'm walking past the first lady at the self-checkout, I go to the second one. I get a whiff of the most yummiest, delectable scent. And I turn to her and I say, "Oh my God, you smell absolutely amazing." And at first, she's staring at me as if, like, "Are you talking to me?" Her energy seemed very, not down, but like her mind was preoccupied, because it took her a minute to register that I was even speaking to her. And we were right next to each other. I'm talking, I could have went like this to her. That's how close they are. So when she finally realized, wow, you're speaking to me, she accepted it and she's like, "Thank you." And then as she was getting ready to leave, she, wished me and my daughter well. All right, so that's the first encounter of really positive energy. So we go over to go get our marchars, to get our order, and we're standing there and we're talking and we're joking, we're playing around, and another mother and daughter come. We get our marchars, we say thank you, we put in the straws. I taste mine. I had a banana bread marchar. Oh my God, I love banana bread anything. I love banana anything. Ace of coins. Are we done? No. Anyways, I love banana anything. And so, I'm just like, this is so good in the store, right? So then this lady looks at me and she's like, "Oh my God, is it really good?" And I was like, "This is the banana bread marchar. It is absolutely delicious." So she's like, "Oh, okay," like she wants to try it. And then the mother and daughter I told you, they saw us and she's like, "Oh, it looks like it's really good." And I was like, "Oh, it's absolutely amazing." So then my daughter tells me to try hers and I'm like, "Oh, this is so good." And so we're outside and we're doing a little TikToks, because there's a TikTok that I saw that had this sound that I wanted to use specifically for the marchars. So that's what we were doing. We were making TikToks outside and we're really excited and we're just really in this really awesome energy, right? So then the mother and daughter come outside and the daughter goes, "I hope you enjoy your drinks. You look so happy." And the mom was like, she wanted to come outside and say something to you guys because she watched y'all from inside. And she's like, "Look at them enjoying their drinks." And I was like, "Oh, thank you so much, baby." And they just wished us a great day. And they're like, "You guys have a great rest of your day." We're like, "You too." And so me and my daughter, we looked at each other and we were like, yo, the vibes are vibing. Like, everyone is treating us so kindly. Third encounter, because everything happens in threes magically. Third encounter, I ordered some DoorDash before we went to Wawa's. I needed some sanitary napkins, right? And so, and some oils. So I ordered that, and as we are pulling up, the order is coming through. Of course it is. Of course it is. Because that's the life I live. Magical, whimsical, and divinely aligned. So anyways, I go and get my order and the lady comes out the car and I noticed that she has red hair and a big red truck. So I was about to compliment her and be like, "Oh, I guess you love the color red. Red looks good on you. Red's your color," is what I was going to say. Before I could even compliment her, she compliments me. And she's like, "Wow, you're just sparkling. I love this sparkle." She's like, "Oh my God, you distracted me," because she needed the pen. And so we just had we had a laugh, and I said, "Well, that's the point." And so, to shine bright and sparkle. So anywho's, she went on her way, and I went back inside, and I realized, wow, everyone has just been so amazing today, right? Such Three of Cups, such supportive energy today, right? Because if there's no enemy within, there's no enemy without. Y'all, tell me why I'm sitting here just in my zone. I had put the kids down. Everyone's quiet and it's really time to tune in and get the channeling going. Mercury, the mercurial energy sits there and tells me what you experience. Oh, actually, this was earlier. What you experience. I sat down and had the epiphany. What you experience was as above, so below. As within, so without. Everyone was kind around you, generous with compliments around you, encouraging around you, loving, supportive, the highest vibration around you. Unconditional love is what I'm rooted in. I'm grounded in unconditional love. I operate out of unconditional love. I literally bathe myself in unconditional love. It is the highest frequency, right next to gratitude. I feel like they're neck and neck. Like, I don't see them being separate. They're right there. You know, maybe this is unconditional love, but hey, go gratitude. Close second, right? Could be very much so 1B. If unconditional love is 1A, gratitude is 1B. You know what I mean? Okay. So anywho's, when I sat there with that epiphany, I said, not me experiencing the message of the day. If there's no enemy within, there's no enemy without. Everyone that I encountered today resonates with my frequency. So I'm in a world where I experience the best encounters. My aura is clear, right? My aura is clear. My aura is strong. My aura is magnetic. And I attract the right people, places, and opportunities to me effortlessly. Y'all, that felt so good. That felt so good. So, let's get to the message. Through self-love, self-trust, self-regard, high self-concept, self-worth, you create a field of peace, abundance, love, joy, harmony, dreams, freedom, and endless possibilities. And when your mind is clear, you can start building and attracting the world you really want to live in. Because remember, the law of mentalism says that our thoughts create our world. It really, our thoughts. And then another principle to guide you is that your thoughts, your words, and your actions, right? 3, create your reality. And this is so true. I want you to think of your thoughts, words, and actions as the Holy Trinity. That's how I want you to think of it. Your thoughts. Yep. I love that, Mercury. Your thoughts, your words, and your actions. That's the Holy Trinity. Because that is what creates that light. That's what creates. That's what helps you attract. That's good. All right. So here are my notes that I just wanted to give. As within, so without. So we really pretty much are like a mirror when you think of the mind, right? Think of a mirror. And so the enemy no one talks about. We spend our lives fighting battles, people, systems, and circumstances, even the world itself. But what if the fiercest war we'll ever face is the one happening in the silence of our own mind? The truth is brutally honest. Everything you hate out there, you first carried within. I want to sit with that for a second. Let's sit with that one for a second. You want to sit with me while I record? Okay, my son is here. He has woken up. Don't come in the camera though. Sit right there for me, baby. Thank you so much. He has woken up a little earlier. All right, so we have the 8 of coins in reverse. And I love that it's in reverse because it's pretty much agreeing exactly with what we just said, which is that the enemy is with, you carried it first within. You see, if I take it to you upright, I'm going to show it to you upright. This is what you create when you have these thoughts that are self-defeating. When you have self-loathing thoughts, self-hatred, right? Doubt, fear, and worry, that is what you end up manifesting. Mercury is saying, no, let's let that go. Let's go within and let's see what thoughts, what words, and what actions are we displaying? Because that's what's creating our reality. We also have got the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Now, with the Queen of Swords, what I love about this card are the heads that are in the background. What I love about this, as soon as I saw it, it speaks to me in mercurial energy so clear. When we are sovereign with our mind, we have a clear mind, our outer world does change. You see how those thoughts are behind her, spiked? Because she has dealt with what's within. Those thoughts don't mean her no good. So now she can stand with a clear thought. Look how clear her blade is. The sword represents the mind. She can stand with her mind right. She is an upright mind. She has a mind that is clear, right? She doesn't have an inner war zone. She has taken care of that war zone, so she's clear. There's no enemies within. The enemies are in the past. That's why they're shadows. They're shadows, and they go all the way back because she's released those thoughts that they're not in her forefront. They're not in her present. So now she can execute, right? She doesn't have an inner war zone. She doesn't have anything saying you're not enough. She doesn't have anything saying you'll never make it. She never has anything saying you're better off quitting. She has become the liberator. She's liberated her mind. You become unshakable, unstoppable, untouchable. A healed mind is a fortress. A healed heart is a sanctuary. A healed soul is a revolution. You are the war. You are the weapon. You are the victory. When you make peace with yourself and watch the world bow in respect. I love that. When you no longer carry self-hatred, you stop hating others. When you no longer doubt yourself, you stop fearing the future. When you no longer abandon yourself, you stop attracting people who do. When you no longer accept less, the world rises to meet your standards. The external is only ever a reflection of your internal frequency. You raise your frequency, you raise your life. This is with aligning with the highest vibration, aligning with divine source, so that that energy flows through you clear. You clear-headed. She's clear-headed. You have these flowers. Her thoughts are connected to. It's like mind, body, and soul. Mind, body, and soul is connected. And that's how the Wheel of Fortune comes in your favor every time. Your outer world changes when your inner world changes. When you're connected to the highest frequency. And the highest frequency is self-love, self-trust. So how do we make peace within? I'm going to leave you some practical exercises. You forgive yourself for your past. You challenge the lies your mind repeats. You speak to yourself like someone you love. You protect your peace like your life depends on it. You nourish your body, mind, and soul. You choose healing over hiding. You choose growth over comfort. When you make peace with yourself, you don't just change your life, you change your legacy. You break cycles. You build futures. You become the ancestor who chose healing over hatred, love over fear, and truth over lies. The world doesn't need you to be perfect. The world needs you to be whole. Man, that is so good. 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 Mercury, you have anything for me? My boy is in here, so I know he ready to play. He ready to be with his mama, and I want to give him his mama. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into our crystal, our oracle crystal, which is Priscelli Bluestone. Wow. It's pretty, right? Mm-hmm. It's called the Inner Compass. You want to do me a favor? Mm-hmm. Give me your hand. Can you hold this in front of the camera for me? Come, just Just like, let's see. Yeah. Hold it like that, and mommy's gonna read, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, baby. Preseli bluestones planted healing energies from the land of the ancestors into a sacred healing landscape. This stone assesses past, present, and future. Thank you. You are an ancient shaman who has much wisdom to impart and the ability to journey through multiple dimensions in search of healing. You have unshakable core stability and an inner compass that directs you with integrity. Use natural medicine for ailments. Pay attention to your boundaries. Dig deep into the past. Assess your memories and cut yourself free. Such confirmation. Examine your deepest intention and roots. Confirmation. Live in the present moment. Confirmation. Find your own direction and face challenges with equanimity. You have the power to decide. Pay particular attention to your environment. Being true to yourself is the basis of well-being, spiritual and physical. Developing a spiritual compass. Ooh, thank you so much, baby. This was confirmation to everything that we were saying, which is by examining the past and conquering all the things that are within you that are creating the reality that you are not comfortable with. You don't want that. You don't want that. You want something more aligned with your soul. How do we get rid of that chaos? How do we get rid of that war within? Well, we go within. We go within. And we tackle it. We spare. Yeah, we spare it. We spare them. One by one, we tackle them. Because there is no greater journey than the journey within. You can go to France. You can go to Milan. You can go to Aruba. You can go to Jamaica. You can go to Belize. You can go to Mexico. You can go to Albuquerque. You can go to LA. You can go to Seattle. You can go to New York City. You can go to Florida. You can go to Canada. You can go to Spain.
And America.
Thank you. You can go to Australia. You can go to Dubai. But if you don't go into the depths of your soul, you have went nowhere. That's straight from Mercury. You have gone nowhere. And Mercury is the king of travel. You've gone nowhere. You have gone nowhere. You've gone nowhere. Love, magic. You've gone nowhere. You hear me? So, before you book another flight, I ain't gonna tell you what to do with your flight. Go on your trip. But while you're there or when you come back, I want you to take the ultimate trip that's gonna save your life. There's one trip that's going to save your life forever. This is gonna be the trip that you'll never regret. This is the greatest trip of all. And it's worth more than anything else. And that's to venture. Yes, baby. That's to venture inside. Nice. On camera? It's time to go. That meant it was time to go. So with that being said, thank you guys for tuning into this Cosmic Intuitive Report.
Bye-bye.
I'm Goddess 24K. That's my one and only beautiful baby boy who assisted us today in holding up Preseli Bluestone.
I'm a boy.
Thank you. I'm a boy, Damon. Y'all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you for our next Cosmic Intuitive Report.